Hey, good afternoon. I'm coming to you virtually from the Franklin Field, the home of the Penn Relays. And we just want to take a moment to go over the events that are going to be happening this weekend, which is one of the largest and most historic events for race walking and in track and field, especially for high school kids who compete in the race walk. This Saturday, 7 a.m. Eastern, there's going to be starting with three different race walk events that happen at the Penn Relays, all of them over 5 kilometers or 5,000 meters on the track. The day will start off at 7 with the high school girls race walk, which is limited entirely to athletes from New York State because of sanctioning rules. And at the conclusion of that race, then you'll have a mixed men's race, which has the Olympic development, the Masters Men, and the under 20 men's race, which will include some of the top high school athletes in the nation. And that one's at 7:30. At 8 a.m., they'll follow with the third race of the day, which again is another 5,000 meter. And it's a combined event of the women's Olympic development and the under 20 women's race walk, which will have the high school athletes from states other than New York racing in it. So it should be a pretty exciting day in race walking for the high school level. For anyone who's interested in watching the live stream for this, you'll be able to see it on FlowTrack. You may need a subscription for that. You'll also be able to follow the live results at pennrelaysonline.com, and these addresses I'll throw in the comments below. Just for a quick preview so that you know in each race who are the primary contenders and the athletes to watch, where we'll stick specifically to the high school aged athletes, because there's going to be a lot of crossover with college and professionals and some masters athletes as well. The athletes that you need to watch. In the high school girls 5,000 meter at 7 a.m., which is event number 501 on their schedule, the top 5 athletes are going to be really close. They're pretty much inseparable, somewhere in the 26 to 27 minute range for the distance. And that's Desi Dubois from Brockport, New York, Alexa Governor from Williamson, Samantha Mynio from Washingtonville, Ruby Ray of Port Jefferson, and Farrah Wengler of West Babylon. And pretty much any of those 5 young ladies could end up taking this title. It'll, depend upon how they wake up that morning and how the weather is, because the track at Penn can be really cold or really hot, depending upon, what the weather is. It can also be really super windy as well. Moving on to the under 20 men's 5K, event number 504 at 7:30. The 2 main contestants there will be Clayton Stoil of Langley, Virginia, and Rowan McDonald of the Maine Racewalkers. Clayton should fairly easily be able to win this race. He hasn't had a lot of competition from other high school aged athletes this year. But if he's not having a great day, Rowan is a quality athlete and could also surprise and do really well. That takes us to the under 20 women's 5K, event 506 at Saturday at 8 a.m. You're most likely going to see this as a 2-athlete battle between Heather Durrant of the Elgin Sharks and Angelica Harris, her teammate with the Elgin Sharks. Over the last year or two, they have alternated wins and alternated being the top athlete in their event, depending upon the distance, indoors and out. So they're pretty interchangeable. And it'll just, depend upon who wakes up having a better day. If one or both of them has a bad day, you need to watch out for Ashlyn Poulin, the Maine Racewalkers, who could surprise and is a very talented young woman as well. That's all for now. Hopefully, we'll be able to do some sort of a wrap up after the race and enjoy the competition.